welcome to another episode of Shock It Out Toy Reviews. Two idiots tonight, and we are looking at the JoyToy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are, what, 3 3/4 inch?
Yes, they are, 1/18 scale.
You said before we started filming that there were some shared parts between them?
Yes, so basically, on every guy, they're sharing legs and arms, I think. And then, like, their knee pads are separate. Their elbow pads are loose. So I think they share arms, and they all come with the same hands. We'll see that later. Set of hands. And I think, basically, they just sculpt extra pieces that go on the basic turtle. And then, like, they each have unique heads. But they share, basically, the same arms and legs and sort of torso.
And so the thigh pieces are attached,
right,
but not sculpted in.
Correct. If you wanted, like, if you saw this and you're like, oh, this is stupid, or you feel like this gets in the way, because it kind of does. They can move out of the way for posing and stuff. You can get pretty good range. But if you don't like it, you could basically theoretically pop these guys apart, take these off, and put the legs back on, and you'd have fine, clear legs. Actually, what happened to my Donatello was there was another pouch here that popped off because I was being careless and moved it the wrong way, but I can easily glue that back on. What I don't like are some of the stylistic design choices, mainly concerning their shells on the back. Like, I don't like this license plate.
Fully agree.
Michelangelo. I don't like the license plate. And it's just, I feel like this spiking thing on Raph reminds me of, like, Bowser for some reason. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like they needed something to go on his back, so they said, okay, let's just put spikes there. Like, you could have just left it. I would have been fine.
Yeah, so I was looking at the shells, just photos, and I think all of the shells have a plug here in the back. So either the Leo's swords or Donnie's strap, and then I guess it's the license plate and the spike strip. There must be a plug in here, and then they just sculpted something to go in there. It's a weird choice, and I wish they would have done it differently, because if it weren't for those two, I probably would have gotten this set myself.
Yeah.
I think they look awesome.
They do. I love little tiny details, like Michelangelo's got like an old iPod or a Zune or whatever you want to call it. Spray paint cans.
Yeah.
So their personalities come through in their little extra pieces. Leonardo's got just pads. Raph's got you said kunai?
Yeah.
And Donatello has a giant satchel.
First aid,
and little pouches and stuff. So, yeah, sculpting, paint, everything's great. They move real well, especially they have an upper torso and a waist so they can turn. The shell is connected to the top part, the top torso piece, so they can even look down and stuff. Head gets great range, single joints and stuff. The pads move out of the way of the joints, so you can get good bend and stuff. And like I said, pretty good range.
The elbows are hinge and swivel.
Yeah.
So there's no bicep.
No.
And I think the feet get great posability as well.
Yeah.
Good tilt, forward, back. I'm impressed.
Very good. As we said, 1/18 scale, so they're about 4 inches tall, 3 3/4. I think this is Boss Fight, and this is probably Chicken Fried Toys.
So there he is, Chainsaw Werewolf.
Big. Yep. So these guys just come with a lot of fun stuff, and basically each turtle kind of comes with a variation of the same kind of accessory.
All right.
Starting off with the boring stuff, they come with a regular stand, same stand for each of them. Then they come with this This thing is 4 pieces, so they each get a piece, and it combines, and it's a stand that they can all stand on together.
That's well done.
It's nice. Everybody gets a skateboard with the appropriate color wheels.
Everybody, all right.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me because I feel like Michelangelo's the only one that should have it.
Generally, but they aren't teenagers, so maybe.
Fair enough. Everybody has a, like, I don't know what you would call this.
Motion effect?
Motion effect weapon. So that's Donatello's. There's Leo's. And they hold them real well. It looks great.
Is there one for a Sai?
There is. It's like a stabbing one.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool. I'm going to use that, I think, on something. They all come with the same set of hands, so there's like fists and gripping hands and then splayed hands. I have found no difference between any of the hands and the paint on it. Because like I said, they're all the same green. They all come with variation on a piece of pizza. This one's droopy. There's one with like a bite taken out of it. They all come with little turtle phones. Lots of detail in there.
Yeah.
And then Donatello does, for some reason, come with a wrench that doesn't fit well in his satchel. So. That's it.
Wait, weapons?
And the regular weapons, of course, that they're all holding.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I guess I just only saw Mike's.
Oh, yeah, because I have his spinning ones. These are just his loose, regular ones.
Does he have any pouches? I didn't see storage.
I've been seeing people do this.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Something like that. Don't like it.
No,
No, thank you.
I don't
That's
like it.
why he's spinning them.
He should have had on the back of his shell the straps.
Right, yeah. That's all he needed to do.
One thing that we haven't talked about yet is price. So how much are these?
Depending on where you get them from, you can get them for around like $35 to $50. I paid $50 a piece.
That's a wide range.
Yes, I feel like that's a little high, but I got cheaper shipping, so I don't know if that outweighed whatever.
Well, I'm just gonna say it's well articulated. They're well painted. I mean, we were just looking at BST loyal subjects
Yeah,
and the sort of lack of paint there.
yeah.
Plenty of accessories. I mean, it should be higher than $20,
Sure.
but hopefully not 50. So, final thoughts. I'm gonna rate two of them as 5s and two as 4.75s, just
Okay.
because I know it's there, and even if I never see it,
You still know.
I know it's there. But yeah, these guys are excellent. I'm sort of upset that they're so good because I decided
Yeah,
I didn't want these.
yeah.
And now that I've seen them, I'm like, but they're really nice.
They're very nice. I'm giving them all 5 out of 5. The only negatives I really can say about them are some of the stylistic choices. I can get past that, sort of. I mean, what I find funny about Mikey is every time I see the RGT, I think regret. Like, he regrets doing that. So, I don't know. But I love the spin effects and everything about them is great. Even they're the best turtles you can get, period, even at this size. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even that smaller toys, these are some of the best Ninja Turtles that you'll be getting.
For sure.
It was funny. I wasn't going to get these because they aren't sold in the U.S. You have to find a website that's importing them.
Right.
And I was like, oh, good. I don't have to worry about buying them. And then some jabroni, Toast, texts and was like, hey, if you guys are looking to get JoyToy Turtles, this website that you used to get Transformers from and love has them. And I was like, God. And so I got them, loved them. Bebop and Rocksteady will be on their way next month.
Oh, really?
The only fact I don't have a Shredder is because I can't find a site that I trust enough to buy Shredder from. So,
Well, you might get a text later.
that's just what I don't need. And the foot soldier that I like, because there's two styles of foot soldiers.
Yeah.
And I think one has like something in his head, and it comes with a plunger, and that's the one I want. But he's not on the site that I used to get these from. So.
Weird.
But that's been it. Let us know what your thoughts are on these toys if you got them, if you were able to get your hands on them, in the comments below. Like and subscribe as always. Thank you for watching, and Toast, thank you. In all seriousness, thank you for actually showing me the site, because otherwise I wouldn't have some of the best turtle figures that are out there at the moment. So my wallet doesn't thank you though, you son of a bitch. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shocking Out Toy Reviews. 3 idiots in the house, and we are reviewing another JoyToy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. This is their Shredder.
Not the kitchen utensil?
Not the kitchen utensil.
Never gonna not use that joke.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine. But this is him. And he is highly detailed. I love...
In sculpt,
yes. I love the metallic paint that they use, or whatever they've done to make him metallic. And he's got beat up sculpt in the armor. And yeah, it's really nice. What I do like is these are soft enough and move out of the way, so you get great range on the arms
nice.
And everything. This is not soft goods. It is plastic. Moves out of the way enough.
But it's a softer plastic.
It is.
Yeah.
He's got thigh swivel as well.
Can you do an H
An H? What do you mean?
with his arms?
All right, so I specified the scoped because paint-wise, I mean, he's not as colorful as, say, Toon Shredder.
No. I don't want him to be, though. I'm not a huge Toon Shredder guy.
Yeah, it looks good. It just, there's something kind of Silver Samurai about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that these claws of his are actually, they're soft, but they're not too soft where they're flimsy and rubbery. But you're not going to hurt yourself.
And they're not horribly bent.
No, everything came pretty well in the package. He gets decent ankle articulation. I'm not sure that he gets as good as the turtles necessarily, but in terms of the layout of the articulation, it's all the same as the turtles. Like, he turns at the elbow. He just doesn't have anything covering it up like they do.
While we're talking about capes,
Yeah,
cape on Shredder, yes or nay? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Yes.
I
No?
like it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think yay.
You think yay?
I'm not fully committed, but generally, yay.
Okay.
Do you have a different opinion?
I don't like capes on Shredder.
Oh, okay.
I don't like capes on ninjas. There is no right or wrong answer. I mean, the right answer is he looks more and more like Shadowhawk.
That too.
I think in your mind there is a right answer. And everyone else is wrong.
So he comes with stuff. Some of it's similar to the turtles. Starting off, we got a nifty Foot Clan stand that he can use. And if you don't like that one, just like the turtles, he's got a sewer piece, although it's painted differently. I think all the villains, again, you connect them together.
That makes
get
sense.
a full piece. As far as weapons, he's got a few. So he's got some hands to hold either these weapons, I don't know what they're called,
No clue on that.
or, and you get two of those weapons, and then, or you get a long katana sword that he can hold, and then a shorter sword that he can hold as well. There's two throwing stars and two hands that can hold the throwing stars as well. And you'll notice all of these hands that hold stuff don't have the claws.
Oh.
These are the only hands that have the claws, unfortunately. So if you want the claws, he can't hold his swords in his hands or any weapons.
It's a little odd.
That is a little odd. But you want to know what's even stranger?
I do.
If I want to store these swords, you'd think I'd just be able to put them in the sheaths that he's got sculpted right on them, right? No. Don't be silly. Luckily, JoyToy's like, we know what you really want. You want little handles to put in there,
What?
rather than just stick the swords in.
Do those stay?
They actually do stay pretty well.
Okay.
So there you go.
So is JoyToy saying that every 3.75 inch sword guy I have with the sheath is inaccurate? Is that what we're going with?
That's not what I'm going with. I think they just, I don't know why they did this.
Well, I'm glad that they stay.
They do stay, but it's just it's a odd choice, and I really don't like it. I really don't.
Would you
It's
rather
disappointing.
have insertable swords or a set of empty scabbards and then a set of scabbards that have the ends on them and you just plug those?
Empty sheaths or whatever. I want to be able to store the stuff on them as best as possible.
Agreed.
I feel like this is just extra nonsense that I don't need. That's going to get lost.
Do you want every hand to have claws?
I'd like that ultimately. I mean, but that doesn't bother me as much. I can understand maybe why they did it.
That's the why would a werewolf need
Exactly.
article.
Here he is next to JoyToy Raph, a Marvel Legends Mutant gamma radiated dog and Ultron.
So you have Shredder in a pretty wide stance. How do we all feel about their heights? Human to turtle.
See, you asked me that, and it's like...
Because I know Berg has an answer already.
Yeah. And I have mixed feelings on it. Because I kind of like the smaller turtles compared to humans. But I also grew up reading a lot of the later Mirage stuff where they buffed them out. You know, so I don't know.
I think they look good together.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some other mutants, but I think the Bebop and Rocksteady are delayed slightly.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're bigger, but I doubt it. They're probably the same size.
I would like my Raph that big, but I would like my other turtles smaller.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
While I am a fan of the original turtles, I am more a fan of they're not the same turtle body 4 times.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So I like it when they are different colors, different sizes, different shapes. But I have never liked it when they're as big as humans.
Final thoughts, boys. Take it away.
17 hammers.
Nice.
Wow. First ever.
I'm going to give him 4.5 hammers. He's very, very good. He's a little limited in the range I would want for a Shredder, but he is good, and I am not a cape Shredder guy. So if the cape could come off, that'd make him better. And I think the handle thing is beyond dumb, and I 100% enjoy the fact that the claws aren't on all the hands, because what would be the point of having giant claws and then having a samurai sword? Because you'd literally you'd be fighting yourself. And I'm sure that everyone is watching my hands move behind the camera as I'm pantomiming.
I think I'm also going 4.5. The thing about the swords, I'm going to say, is because he can't store everything, like, you're already going to have to be using some sort of accessory storage. So I'm not super mad at it, but I would also prefer hollow scabbards that you can slide the actual swords into. But he is good, and I think, so the knees are double jointed. I like that. The elbows, for some reason, are not, and the shoulder pads do limit. I mean, they're inevitably going to limit some articulation because they're just massive. But he is a good toy. He looks cool, and looking cool is important. But 4.5 hammers.
Well, it's a 4.5 across the board because that's what I'm giving him as well. I mean, no need to mention the same kind of stuff you guys have said already. The swords thing is what bothers me the most. The only other criticism I could give him is maybe I'd like to see what they would do if the cape was soft goods. That's the only thing. I'm just curious. Like, maybe it would be better. I don't know. But I love the style, the design of the character. And he wasn't a letdown at all other than the sword thing. We'll see how Bebop and Rocksteady turn out.
You got them on order?
I do.
Oh, boy.
Are you ordering Cord or Kilowog or whatever?
No. Torath?
Or
Tomax? I don't know what the fuck it's called. I forget. What's the name?
I thought it was
Toka.
Toka.
There we go. Toka. This is all getting cut. So we're just going to end it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below, as always. And Turtle Power. Eat your pizza.
Welcome to another episode of Shotgun Out Tour Reviews. It's just two idiots tonight. The talent is not here, but we are looking at the JoyToy Bebop and Rocksteady.
That is correct.
Or Bebop.
Bebop, as I will be saying, because I like to say that. I think it's funny. It will annoy you by the end of the review. But let's move on to these guys. If you've seen our other reviews, you've seen we've reviewed the Turtles and Shredder.
Yep.
And I decided to get these guys because they looked awesome. And for the most part, they are. Want to start with Bebop?
I do, because I prefer him.
Yeah. He's got just details all over. Handcuff belt.
I love the belt.
Chains.
I love all of the details.
His back has Turtle Hunter
And when I originally saw the bullet bandolier, I wasn't expecting a guitar when I turned him around.
Yeah, that's one of his accessories that I put on. But yeah, it's cool. It's the guitar that he can actually hold. Nicely done.
Tons of paint and
Tons of
sculpt.
paint.
Looks phenomenal.
This is actually a loose piece, so you can still get good range on him, on the knee, and it will move out of the way and stuff. Rocksteady, for the most part, has got detail or paint, but mostly on his upper half, I would say. I feel like he's lacking a little bit in the lower half, especially. It just seems a little plain Jane when you compare him to Bebop, who's got laces, stitching, paint. The knee pads are done well.
Right, but otherwise the pants and boots are pretty plain.
Yeah.
Although the belt has some nice details. I love that dynamite.
Yes, very cool. And again, this stuff is articulated so it can move out of the way. And he's got his knife that stores in the back there. Glasses are well done.
Yeah, lots of detail on the head, except my one complaint.
Tongue.
Yes.
So his tongue's not painted. We don't think this guy's is either. But it is a different shade. Or it looks like a different color. Yeah, shade of plastic.
That doesn't bother me as much as Rocksteady.
Yeah, it stands out more on the other guy. Articulation wise, if you know the Turtles, everything's about the same. With they don't have bicep, they swirl at the elbow, multiple pieces in the chest and hip. These guys do have toe articulation, which Shredder and the Turtles do not. They got smaller feet.
The only thing I will mention is it has taken some work to get them to stand because they are kind of back heavy, and I don't know how much of that is accessories.
Some of it's accessories, and also this like rough is harder to stand on than a smooth surface. I got them on a table pretty easily.
Oh, okay. So it's fine otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to show this off because I was playing with it off camera. But so it does fill in nicely once you bend the knee, except if you go too far, then it gaps up. And since we've talked about that on other toys, I won't mention it here. Otherwise, again, well done.
All right, for accessories, standard stuff that you get with both of them: a flat stand that's city sewer, and then a decorative stand that connects with other pieces to make a sewer again. As far as hands, you get trigger hands and gripping hands with both guys. With Bebop, you get a couple of extra ones. You get like guitar playing hand, metal hand, and then a couple with brass knuckles.
Nice.
Which is kind of cool. This gun comes with Bebop. This comes with him. He gets a pipe. He also gets a shield, which is a trash can lid. Nicely done.
Yeah.
And a drill, for some reason. To torture people, I guess. He gets a big drill.
I'm sure that's cartoon accurate.
I'm sure. Rocksteady has also a gigantic gun, which is awesome. Well done. Different colors. City sewer lid as a shield, which he holds nicely. And his knife, which we looked at. But the best thing, which I really love, is he gets this boombox, which also transforms into a missile launcher, a grenade launcher, or whatever that he can hold on his shoulder.
I love it.
It's great, and it'll just sit there too. You can hold it. That was my fault. And that's it.
No more additional hands?
Nope, he just gets a couple of trigger for both sides and like gripping fist for both sides.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Okay.
For size, we got them next to Shredder and Raphael. They are bigger than the Turtles and Shredder. They're good size.
And the Shredder to Turtle comparison is not one that we showed off in the Shredder video, but Shredder is taller than Turtles.
Yeah.
I really like this whole scale system.
It works very well. They're great height. And just so you don't get confused, they are still 3.75 scale, whatever that is in a fraction. I don't do fractions. I think I said that in another review, but it was cut out by me. Time to give our final thoughts, as if you cared. Go on, Tuss.
When pictures of these first showed up, I was super tempted by Bebop, and I still am. I think he looks phenomenal, and playing with him now, nothing has detracted from that. I'm gonna give him 4.5 just because they don't have bicep swivel. It looks like, I mean, it's sculpted as if it should turn, and it doesn't, and so like I just wish slightly more articulation. Rocksteady, I think I got used to a very specific look for Rocksteady. He is historically overweight with the gut sticking out of the shirt, which is not a look that I like.
Right.
So I want him to be more imposing, and this just doesn't pull it off for me. So I will rate him a 4 just because of personal preference.
Gotcha.
I want him to look a certain way, even though that's definitely the minority. But both of these are great, come with plenty of accessories, much like everything else in this line. They are really well painted. I love the turtle shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works pretty well. And we didn't point out, but the shoulder pads are connected to his jacket and get out of the way really well of the arms. It's an odd choice, but it works. I mean, the only other thing I would think that they could do that would work would be maybe sculpt them onto the arm itself. But that would limit articulation possibly, I would think.
Yeah. But this works.
Yeah, it works totally.
No complaints.
No complaints. I'm going 5 on Bebop. I think he comes with a great amount of stuff. Some of them I'm not going to use, but he looks the best. Rocksteady's getting 4.5 out of 5 just because of the slight kind of plainness to his lower half.
Sure.
But I love them both. They're going to fit right in with the Turtles and Shredder. And unfortunately, I am done with this line, though. The only one that's tempted me the most so far is Krang, because I think Krang's going to be really big.
I don't know that I've seen anything.
Of Krang?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They've got
Android
Krang. He comes with the walker, too. And, like, guns and stuff to change his hands out with.
Damn it.
It's fun stuff. I'll show you here in a little bit. Yeah. So maybe we will be reviewing him, but it'll be toast copy. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. And until next time, yay, Cowabunga, Raphael.